understand women, bro?
No,
Do you think you understand women?
to some extent, yes, I do.
Okay.
But once
Wait.
they start stepping out of their natural habitat, which is being nurturing, caring, that's where things get ruined. That's why whenever you have a conversation with a female that's making her own money, or let's say she's making more money than her husband or boyfriend, you'll hear her bragging about it like, hey, hey, I'm the one that's doing 1, 2, 3. But you'll never hear a man saying that to a woman.
No. It's expected.
It's expected because you have to provide. You understand?
Yes.
That's our natural.
So for them, it's not natural. That's why they get to brag.
That's why they get to brag. You know, even a person that does not have money will most likely brag about money. You know that too. But a person who does have money and is used to money, you will never see them bragging.
Nah, you won't.
Exactly. That's why you find rappers and you find the Bill Gates. You'll never see Bill Gates bragging.
Yes.
But he has more money than most rappers.
And most rappers, it's not their money.
It's not their money.
Yes.
You understand? It's just the lifestyle that's being portrayed to the public, you know. So that's what I'm saying. Once a woman steps out of her natural habitat of being nurturing and stuff and goes into corporates, things like that, even the dynamics of the relationship most likely
It will change.
Will change and won't work out.
Because some guys, when you bring up this conversation whereby a woman is working, she's too busy.
Yeah.
Lord knows what happens in the offices. The bosses, they're shouting at your women. She comes back, she's frustrated, she's angry. She can't even be happy towards you. And you also come from work, they were shouting you. In a way, I find it very difficult for those people to connect and relate.
True.
They're both tired. Come back at 7, the children, you don't know what the children, they were being taught that day. What happened to the children, who the children were with.
Yeah.
Because the woman was being shouted at work, or she was being the boss at work, shouting at other people.
True.
She comes back with all that baggage, all those
trauma, everything
you see.
That's why I'm saying.
So that's not natural.
No, it's not. They may think it's good for them to find an occupation and things like that, just because they want to make their own money and feel independent. Trust me, it may be good for a specific period of time, but in the long run, it does affect them. When they reach 30 and they find that, because remember, women date up, right?
Yes.
So immediately now...
You must explain that, because people don't get it.
Okay.
What do you mean when you say women date up?
I mean, she'll date a guy that's better than her. So if she's making 50K, she's more likely to date a guy who's making 80K and 100K.
How many women make 50K, bro? They don't make that.
Yeah, I know they don't. I know they don't.
50K is South Africa.
It's just an example.
Yes, yes.
But most women, you find that they're earning 25K. And when you look at an average man, doesn't make 25K or 20K.
Yes.
Let's be honest. They most likely work in labor jobs that pay them like 5K, 8K, 10K max.
In order to make that money, you need to be in the streets.
Yeah.
Yes.
You understand? So, when you look at that situation,
yes,
whereas in women date up, if she's earning 20K, she's most likely to look for a guy that earns at least 25, if not 30K. You know,
dating up, for those who don't understand, a woman will date a guy who makes more money than her, a guy who's more knowledgeable than her, a guy who's taller than her, stronger than her. Dating up is that. Dating is not the man being superior to her. It's not that. It's just a man who knows or who is better than her in a way. It doesn't make her less. It just means she wants a man who is better than her. It's my brother.
Yeah, so in that case, so when you look at an average man, they're most likely to make 5K, yes, 8K, 10K, not more than that. That's an average man.
Yes.
So what does that do? It limits her options in terms of the dating pool.
Yes.
Not every guy fits into a category automatically.
It's only a few guys. Yes.
Exactly. So those few guys, what do? They have more options, right?
Yes, because all these women now, they want those guys.
Exactly.
Yes.
So it's like playing a lotto. How can you pay for a ticket that's 15 rand and expect to win 1 million rand. That's like a ratio scale of 1
Yes.
to what, 1,000.
Yes.
And how many people are playing lotto at the very same day? And you have to choose amongst how many numbers? Like 40 numbers? And what's most likely to come out? That number you chose. You understand? So when they go for those guys have more options. And immediately now, since they have more options, they're most likely not going to fall in love with every woman.
So they're gonna play these women.
Exactly.
And these women are gonna be more unhealthy.
And then
So whose fault
traumatized.
is it?
Traumatized.
Because I believe women dating up is natural. It's not like,
Yeah, it's their nature.
Yes, it's natural.
Yes. I'm only speaking of terms of corporate. Now, if they go into corporate, that's when the dating pool becomes tougher for them. So that in that case,
They are
it's
limiting their options.
Exactly, which it's their fault in that case. Because, I mean, if you're a doctor, you're earning what? Around about 60K as a female. Who are you competing with?
Ish.
That's the question. And then, yet you want a man that's making more.
Because me, when I hear you say this, in a way, it's a message for the guys. Guys, pull up the socks
Yeah.
so women can be happy. Because I don't think women are responsible for being unhappy. I think it's us guys. We are not the type of guys women would want.
To be honest, I wouldn't say that, because if a woman genuinely loves you,
Not me and you personally,
yeah,
but in general.
yeah, in general,
Yes.
if a woman genuinely loves you, she would even chill in the park with you. You see, that's what I'm saying. Yes, I do blame
But it's
gents.
more than just liking you.
Yeah.
A girl will like you maybe for how you look, how you speak. But what more is there for you, for her to stay attracted in the long run? Because it's easy for a woman to be attracted to you for 1 week, and then the attraction fades after 1 week.
Then that simply means she was never in love with you. She liked you. That's what I'm saying. She can like you and love you. If she
But love is not
genuinely,
enough. Even women say it blatantly, bro. They say it live.
No.
Love won't pay the bills.
yes, it
Love
doesn't.
won't take us out there to revive our love. Love won't do 1, 2, 3. Love won't feed the kids.
You know what I'm gonna do to you right now to explain this? Why I'm saying love
Yes.
is enough. It's only enough if your woman is materialistic.
But,
no,
what is
look
love?
at it.
Maybe let's start there.
Love
Define
is
it.
what you see at home right now. In terms of when you look, if you do have two parents playing a role in your life, they stay together. You will see what's love. For example, you find that females want to have a guy friend, and when you ask them, does your mother have a guy friend? She'll tell you no, she doesn't. And then why do you want to have a guy friend if your mother doesn't have it? That's love. You learn love at home also. It plays a role.
Yes.
So,
But amongst two people in a relationship, what is the baseline? Because I believe
if you put
You loving
money
a
as the
girl.
baseline,
You-
you're
no,
most
I'm not
likely
saying
gonna
money.
lose her.
I'm saying you as a guy, you don't love her the way she loves you.
True.
Yes. So what is the baseline for her loving you?
It differs woman to woman. You can't generalize.
Because
that.
some will say the amount of respect she gives you shows how much she loves you.
That's the thing. A woman could not love you and still respect you.
Some will say how willing is she to opening her body for you. That shows how much she loves you.
No. I mean, you're trying to tell me a prostitute loves the guys that she sleeps with?
Some will say her ability to always forgive you when you do wrong shows she loves you.
I wouldn't agree with that. Most of these things are just things.
So what is the basis?
It's authenticity, actually. If she's authentic about everything with you,
Being genuine.
yeah,
But how do you know? How do you tell?
through actions. Don't listen to what she says, because most
Because average guys, we're talking average guys.
average guy. as
Average
an-
guys, they can't tell. They don't
can't.
know. A girl comes in their life. It's the only girl that came to their life that year. Don't believe everything she says.
That's why I'm saying it goes back to you looking at your home. The way you, if you wanna know a female, for example, ask your mom. Your mom will never lie to you about how a woman is. She'll tell you her intentions from the get-go. That's why you find most women don't like mama's boys. You know why?
Yes.
Because the mother will be able to tell the son, hey, yo, this one is playing you.
I was thinking about that.
You understand?
Yes, yes.
If you're a mama's boy, trust me, your woman will most likely won't like you because she knows very well that the woman that he has on his corner,
But a genuine hand
will
like you.
Will like you. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
It comes to how she is. If she's genuine with her intentions, you will see. So, in most cases, when you see a female who tells you, nah, I don't like mama's boy, you know why she doesn't like mama's boy.
Yes, because the mother will see the bullshit.
Exactly. She will pick up the bullshit when it's still ill and tell you, my son, this one is not the right one for you.
But we are not saying you must be like a mama's boy, like you know those mama's boys. You must be a mama's boy like us. We are mama's boys, but we do our own things. We hustle. We still do. We don't depend on our parents like this. But we are still mama's boy. We love our mothers. They love us. We talk to them about certain things. Yes, don't be that mama's boy now. They buy for you everything. You don't buy anything. No, you are not a mama's boy. You are a stupid boy.
Straight.
Yes.
I agree on that one.
So how does a guy love a girl? How do you know
Okay, I would say
this guy loves this girl?
being protective in every aspect, you know. If you can be mad about the little of things, like in terms of you find her talking to a guy, you just go crazy about it.
That's loving him.
You love him.
So, but girls say you're being insecure. Is it fair for them to say that?
No, the thing is they're confusing insecurity with a guy who is
Territorial.
territorial.
Yeah.
Because even if you look at even the animal kingdom, the male animal is more territorial.
Yeah, it's the protect.
Yeah, it's protecting. So the only reason a female will tell you are insecure is because she wants to explore her options, and yet you are the main reason you're disturbing her from exploring her options.
Or another thing, she wants to see if you really stand by that boundary, or you're just saying it for the sake of saying it.
Yeah, you know how they really test you.
Yeah, they will test you. If your girl says you're insecure, she just wants to test you if you really mean it, or you'll change your mind. Don't change your mind. Tell her when she's working with you, there's no way guys will be hugging her, speaking to her when she's with you.
Not only when she's with you, dog. You know, more likely as a guy, because you gain more respect from other gents if your woman is able to be respectable in society.
If your woman
even
is
when you are
not
not
easy to
around.
get.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, that's why there are cooler boxes and there's a fridge. A cooler box you can take everywhere.
The end of this cooler
You understand?
box thing.
You understand? A cooler box, you can put ice, everything. You can carry it around.
Yes.
Then a fridge is the one that stays at home, and you can't just give it to anyone.
Yes.
You understand?
And you must pay for it because it works with electricity.
You understand?
Yes.
So if your guy treats you like a cooler box, you must know that one doesn't love you.
Doesn't.
If he's like, do whatever, it's like a guy that goes with his hand to groove. I don't understand.
No, but there's going with your hand to prove just the two of you.
Even if you go the two of you, you're putting her in a situation where she can easily identify guys who are better than you.
No, but isn't it a counter to what you're saying? Isn't it better for you to bring her there so you can know if she's really about you or not? If she's,
you don't have to.
Because whether you're there or not, she'll go out and she'll see people.
If she does it out of her own will, then you'll be able to see that, okay, this woman's not for me. Let me leave the premises. It's just that simple. But now if you are the guy that introduced her to Groove, I mean, you can even ask your parents. I don't think your mother has ever been taken to Groove by your father, my man. I don't think so.
They have, bro.
They have?
Yes. They went out. Because me, I'm not looking at it like you are taking this hand, you're introducing her to Groove. I'm looking at it as me and her, we are going on a date. We are going to this club. There's this certain artist there. We both like him or her. We're going to see that artist. And then I'm going to be drinking water and she's going to be drinking juice.
Oh, what happens if she consumes alcohol?
So the problem is the alcohol. Because me, YouTube, don't hate me for this. I don't date girls who drink alcohol.
Definitely. If there has to be stability.
So
in
the
a
problem
home.
is the alcohol.
Yes, it's too much, and you look at these girls these days, you're thinking to yourself, how? You're thinking, and then the next thing,
KO.
Yo, alcohol is not there. What happens now? You're asking yourself, hey ban, ile ka into it, only to find out she also drank it. Your girlfriend asking you to ranta ya kwai. Yeah.
And I believe it, alcohol is a problem. Because even female friendships, a girl will end a friendship with another girl because that girl drinks too much.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
But back to what we were talking about. Ne? Why do you think women are inspired to go and be independent and work corporate and all those things? Would you say it's the introduction of like certain principles that they are being taught by the feminism and feminists?
Yes, I would agree with that totally. And mainly because they grow up in a household, most women who grow up in a household where she saw her mom working, everything, doing everything, she's more likely to follow that route too. So it's a really tough one. Some women are naturally passionate about working and stuff, but I don't think it's a great idea for women to work personally. That's just my personal view. Mainly because it strikes her ego and she's more likely to be more disrespectful. The only time a relationship lasts is
You
when...
are being a misogynist, bro. There's no way you are saying that.
Nah.
Cause
You may feel like
what
I
about
said...
the women who are going to school? So they're going to school for no reason.
No, I'm not saying they're going for no reason. Yes, they're going to school because they want to be independent, whatnot. But according to my views and values, I don't think women should be working.
Okay.
Personally, because
Women
number one...
out there in general, or the women who choose to be a part of your life?
Me in general, like I said, it's my view. It's not everyone's view. It's my view. I don't think women should work personally.
Why?
Because we are supposed to take care of them.
But like you said, most guys are average, and there's only a few guys. So
That's
all those guys who are capable of taking care of women, they must have all the women.
That's why women should lower their standards. They must not have standards that are not realistic.
In
You know why?
2023, you're saying this.
Yeah.
They won't, bro.
Yeah, I'm not saying they will, but it's my opinion. Remember, I said it's my view. According to me, you must be realistic with your standards. Number one, look at where you come from. Ne? I'm not saying you should just focus on where you are, but you look at the guys that are around you. You look at number one, your father. Your father was also trying, and yet you wanna have a delusional mind to say we're now grab Bill Gates. Like, that's you being delusional. Come on.
The social media, bro. That's what they see.
That's why I'm saying women must be more realistic about their options. You're most likely to meet an average guy when you look at even your surroundings. We are go college or university. You're most likely gonna befriend a guy, because every woman has a guy that's average in their life. There's no woman who doesn't have an average guy. But because they don't want that average guy, they have high standards. They go for guys who are more established and most likely will not be part of their lives permanently. Truth be told.
Kanani, few minutes we are finishing. So Jayam, how long is this?
36.
36, okay. Hope ungangeni message the storage. Since we still shooting, last question.
Sure.
The beauty standards that we are. It's a sign we are not supposed to be talking about this.